So in the middle of SmackDown, as SmackDown is literally going on right now, I'm getting multiple releases that just hit. Sonya Deville, Authors of Pain, Blair Davenport, etc. And I just had to check, once more too, but it looks like it slowed down right now, and then that's I don't know if that, but that's the releases for now. But so far, yeah, Cedric the Entertainer, Blair Davenport, Sonya Deville, the Authors of Pain, everybody in that group that was a part of the Final Testament with Karrion Cross. Karrion Cross is still there; he wasn't released with them. But and yeah, and there may be many more, but that's just the names I just named right now: Cedric Entertainer, Sonya Deville, the Authors of Pain that was a part, those two dudes, and the older dude too that was just a part of Karrion Cross's Final Testament stable. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And Blair Davenport, if I didn't mention already, that's the names that just got released right now. Even hours ago, too, that Cedric, I believe it was said too that Cedric himself, yeah, he confirmed, being that he confirmed his own release. This is this is one of those seasons where WWE looks at his roster and they figure out who they gotta cut, because who haven't, that's been pretty much a liability. It's been dragging them down, and I mean honestly, I don't know, man. Not that this pertains to them as a person, but like I said, Sonya Deville came at a time where I was like pretty much also I was like back in like the mid to late 2010s, where I was pretty much cut off from WWE. So I seen a little bit of her, but I just remember, especially now, not being that much of a fan of her work. I mean, I could tell she could did a lot more, but yeah, I just did. I could definitely tell she tried, but yeah, I just definitely. I feel like in one of those cases that definitely, once we talk about somebody like a Sonya Deville that really didn't offer much, you probably could have released her instead of releasing somebody like Baron Corbin that actually had a lot of potential and much more value in their stock. But yeah, I feel like they should have did this, especially when it comes to somebody like, sorry, not sorry, but it's just my opinion, and just pertains to them as a talent and wrestler, etc. like that. But even people don't like to confuse that with that parasocial shit. But yeah, I just definitely don't feel like this is a loss, because I feel like Sonya Deville was one of those ones that, yeah, she wasn't really offering well, and also of course, Blair Davenport, I feel like I really didn't feel like they even got started with her, but she really didn't step up. Really didn't see a lot from the times that I did see her and that I watched NXT. Yeah, just one of those like, of course, this is pretty much in earlier her career, but of course, still a rookie. She still got a lot of time to improve and work on herself. But could tell it's even on NXT. Definitely wasn't. I think she was one of the ones that got called up too. Yeah, that got called up to the main roster, and no idea there, because it ain't no way she was damn near no ready. But because not that they didn't do shit with her, but yeah, she definitely didn't have any sort of value to offer with. It's like, why send her to the main roster if you're not even gonna use her? It doesn't make. It's same with the Final Testament. They'd be like, how many times they've been on TV? Barely. They're like desperately that the time that they've gotten. And don't even get me started on Karrion Cross. He's probably next on the chopping block. Him and yeah, that's probably like so soon enough. Yet again, is about to be picked off out of WWE. And yeah, all like especially like I feel like Cedric is gonna be fine, because of course he knows. I think I feel like whether if he wants to or not to go to AEW, and he's gonna be like, he's definitely gonna be okay. Like Bobby and MVP and them, is pretty sure it's his friends, and they talk and all that, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna get him included down there and run with them. But yeah, all the talents that we just saw that got released, and what I'm naming and talking about right now, especially like with somebody like a Blair Davenport, I don't understand why you would have somebody sent up to the main roster and then spend the next 2 years not doing anything with them. Like it doesn't make any sense at all to me. And these are one of the things that still, and that people are not gonna call Triple H out for, but except for the thing, dumb shit that they want to call out for, that is just meaningless shit. What because that's it. Like it's always shit that doesn't pertain to. It's always gotta go outside of shit. Whether you, oh my god, like the cringy shit. Whether you want to talk about, like, it really is fucking cringe. Whether they want to talk is Triple H, Triple K, or Triple K is against black wrestlers, he's racist, or Triple Triple H clearly, has some, like, he clearly has his people in mind. It's like, it's for the most stupidest shit that you can imagine, and that's the reason. Or something, like Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble, and it's like it's like petty shit and shit that doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, these people didn't really didn't offer anything. And like I said, when you look at it, really didn't. They're just sitting there up there collecting dust. Real obviously, from a basic standpoint, they didn't really, use them at all. They were like I said, Final Testament. They were like, especially with that group, they were like on TV. I feel like for like months, or even like once at a time, and that was it. I mean, it was pretty damn laughable. And like, yeah, like the times that they've used her, I guess, like, I definitely feel like whether it was to, yeah, definitely felt like, she felt like enhancement talent, and feel like, Sonya was just taking up that, she was taking up TV time, or just a spot that could have gone to somebody useful. But of course, but I'm pretty sure these people are going to be okay. And I mean, it's my opinion too, that I feel like these people didn't really offer anything at all. And you know, of course, out the door that they go, that they have. And it's like, some of these talents, Triple H brought back, bring them back just for, again, to be released. And it's like I said, that's what I'm tired, sick and tired of this shit. Like, because it's all about, nothing is really about, it's become more so about, it's not really about talent. And it's all about just fucking, virtue signaling, and but being a participation trophy, instead of finding the best talents and using them to your best of your abilities to also enhance your product. Like, yeah, like I said, in my opinion, that of course, like, these definitely, when it comes to the names that just got released, definitely feel like they wasn't pulling their weight. And here we are now with them out of the company, being released by WWE.